Tragic accident that we're learning could have been prevented. And CNN's Ted Rowlands has been following the story. Ted, we have some new information tonight, namely that the engineer might have been doing what he was doing before that crash, texting.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, Don, but that is one of the things that NTSB officials say they are going to be looking into as a cause of this horrific accident, is the fact that there could be a chance that this engineer, who apparently ran a red warning light, may have been distracted, and it might have been because he was text messaging just before the crash. Now that rescue crews have completed the horrific job of pulling victims from the wreckage, the focus at the scene has shifted to the investigation.
It was the firefighters there who searched the entire area of the wreckage, who determined that there are no more victims there, no more individuals to be found.
More than 130 of the estimated 220 on board the commuter train were injured, more than 40 of them critically. Overnight, as crews pulled bodies from the wreckage, people waited for word on loved ones that they couldn't contact. For a few moments overnight, rescuers stood silent as the body of an off-duty LA police officer was lifted out, killed, like most of the other victims, on her way home from work. The commuter train originated in downtown Los Angeles and was headed northwest. At the point of the collision, there's a stretch of single shared track. Authorities are still investigating, but at this point, officials believe the engineer of the commuter train somehow missed a warning signal that a freight train was coming in the opposite direction.
We believe that it was our engineer who failed to stop at a signal.
Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger toured the site this afternoon, praising rescue workers and offering condolences to the victims and their families.
I just met the family of one of the officers that died in this accident here, and so it's a very, very tragic situation. It's one of the worst train accidents in the modern history in California.
The condition inside the lead train car is being described as horrific.
It's been very, very difficult work, but the firefighters and police officers have just done a great job. I'm very proud of them.
The NTSB is taking control of the situation here. They'll be moving the cars, the train cars out of here over the next few hours and then probably into tomorrow. As for the engineer of that commuter train, he did die during the crash, according to Metrolink officials. NTSB officials also cautioned that the texting aspect of this is one of the things they're looking into. They say it's way, way too early to have a definitive cause for this horrific train crash, but they say they're confident that they will figure it out soon, and it is number one on their priority list. A lot of people's lives altered forever because of what happened here. Don?
Ted, you said it horrific. That is a great way of describing it. Ted Rowlands, we appreciate you joining us tonight. We want to tell you, coming up in just a little bit, a man who lost his father speaks to CNN about looking for him among the wreckage and the people injured in that train accident. You don't want to miss that. That's coming up in the CNN newsroom. Some political news now.